Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy AHMEDX-RAY, Gaten KD, CEO, Team Zamani Records. Welcome to Arewa Stars. Tonight, I'm in the building with Audu, the former CEO, the founder of Chocolate City. You know, I'm talking about Chocolate City. You know what I'm saying? Just came all the way from Lagos to KD to Ginger, the Kaduna entertainers, and the Northern entertainers as well. So welcome to Arewa Stars, Mr. Audu.
Thank you, Ahmed.
Nice to have you here.
Great to be on this show.
So before we move to the show, the program, last 2 weeks, we were on this thing, Kaduna Invest, where a lot of investors came into Kaduna to invest, to make Kaduna great again. We would like to go to Kad Invest and see what Audu has for us, because we really discussed something very important in Kad Invest, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So keep watching Arewa Stars. Kad Invest. From Northern Arewa, let me see your hands up. Yeah, proud to be Almajiri Northern Arewa, let me see. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy AHMEDX-RAY, Gaten KD, CEO, Team Zamani Records. Tonight, I'm in the building with a great legend. I'm talking about the CEO of the most famous record label in Nigeria. I'm talking about Chocolate City. Here right now, I'm standing with Audu Maikori, Chairman, CEO, Chocolate City. Welcome to Arewa Stars.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Fine, sir. I can see you just came all the way from Lagos to Kaduna. I'm talking about Kaduna Invest, Kad Invest 2016. We're glad, the Northern artists will be glad to see you in this space, because we know definitely something big is coming to Kaduna entertainers. So before we start, asking you some questions, we'd like to know, your origin. Where you from? Is it that you're from Kaduna, or just intend to come and help the Northern artists?
Okay, so it's a pleasure to be back in Kaduna. My name is Audu Maikori. I'm from Jaba Local Government, Kaduna State. My father and my mother are from the same village, literally. So I'm full-blooded Kaduna. And many people don't seem to know that. So thanks for the opportunity to let them know that I grew up here. I went to Capital School very briefly before I moved to Lagos. So what we're doing here for Kaduna is that of course, talent is innate here. There's been a lot of talented people. But what we failed to do is create the environment for it to blossom. So you find that most people want to go to Lagos. We were forced to go to Lagos as well to establish. But thank God for the internet. Thank God for, the time and the experience that we have actually nurtured. We're now able to operate from literally across the country. So Kaduna, get ready for some greatness coming here.
Oh, that's nice. Congratulations to all the Kaduna entertainers and everybody. So I'll start with this question, Mr. Audu Maikori. I'm talking about you as one of the stakeholders in the entertainment industry. How do you intend to use this summit as the way of investing in Kaduna entertainment industry?
Yes, I said earlier on that we have launched about 10 days ago something called the Chocolate City Unsigned. It's a talent show where we want to sign the best talent from across the country. Now, what has happened is that many people always ask for an opportunity to get a recording deal, and you find out that you can't deal with everybody one. There's so many of them. Last year alone, we got over 400 demos from around the country, not outside the country, not to mention that. And we found out that we needed to give people an opportunity to achieve their dreams. So we thought that we should do that by doing auditions. So what we're doing is that we're also doing auditions right here in Kaduna State. It will be one of the 5 venues where we're doing auditions across the country. And the idea is to sign the best person out of Kaduna, regardless of if the person wins the prize or not. As part of our give back to Kaduna State specifically, we're going to sign that person to a recording deal that gives him 2 singles, a video, and production by people like Jesse Jags, CK, and Reinhard. The second thing that we're doing is that we've been talking with the Kadipa, the Kaduna Investment Promotion Agency, and we're building a film city. We're trying to build a film city here at the new Millennium City, and the idea is to create an ecosystem where the creative people, young people can be engaged. We're thinking film studios, we're thinking recording studios, we're thinking about live sessions, theater, and that whole nine. And that is an opportunity to create jobs, add value, and to let's reawaken the richness of Kaduna.
Okay. So As my own professional opinion, this audition you're trying to do here in Kaduna is going to be a great opportunity that we have been waiting for over 20 or 30 years in Kaduna. I'm also an artist, the CEO of Tim Zamani Records. I'm very proud of you. Audu maikori is from Kaduna. This is the first time, I'm hearing it right away from him. But the audition, how are we what's the normal process for the, Kaduna artists to, go direct? Just the way RFI just stated right now, are they going to be doing it directly, or you have to know somebody from Chocolate City before you can apply?
This is exactly why we're doing the show. Is that we're tired of people coming through because they know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. And we said, okay, for Kaduna, say for example, I know too many.
Proudly from arewa, arewa. Proudly from arewa, arewa. My motherland. If you're proud to be a booty from Northern Arewa, let me see your hands up. Oh, yeah. Proud to be Almajiri in Northern Arewa, let me see.
My story started from Kaduna because this is where I was born. I grew up in a family that loved it. My father was is a lawyer as well, but we grew up in a place where creativity was encouraged. Now, when you think about Kaduna, remember Balamila show? Anybody? Can you remember and then can you remember Kalkuzu? Where are those programs now? Imagine what those things did for us as a state. Kaduna was a home for all those people. I'm really happy with the governor's vision, it is going back to that place. And I think you should applaud the governor for a fantastic vision in this respect. Chocolate City started off in Abuja about 11 years ago. And it really happened because we found out that there's so many creative people that didn't have a proper structure that would guide their careers. So we thought, why not, instead of complaining, something about it. If there's a young man out there who has a problem, stop complaining, do something about it. And what we did was set up a company that was going to manage talent, that was going to build infrastructure around talent, and that was going to encourage the creative sector. 10 years later, we have 3 offices, 1 in 2 in Lagos, and we have a 3rd now in Nairobi. Last year I was with His Excellency, and he said, okay, so do you have a Kaduna office? Hopefully said no. So he promised that he's going to the office in Kaduna. So I would say thank you in advance for that. But seriously, one of the reasons why we think that this sector is very important is that there's a whole value chain of jobs that are created. Now let me give an example. Think about video. In the film studio, you think about the actresses and the actors. But have you thought about the artisans that make beautiful crafts that can design the set? Have you thought about the music person who's going to compose the music? Have you thought about the carpenters who are engaged to build the stage? Have you thought about the people who write the scripts? Have you thought about the financial advisors, the lawyers, the insurance companies? So if you look at it, there's a huge value chain. And I'm really happy that we're at that point where we're beginning to appreciate what that portends for us. What is the future? I think, and for me the future is this, that already we have the infrastructure on ground, we have the government, shall I say, dedication to changing Kaduna and bringing it back to its greatness. And I can assure you that if you keep up at this pace, in 3 years' time, Kaduna will be remembered not for the Kalkuzis anymore, but something much bigger, much more global. Thank you very much.
Proudly from arewa, arewa. Proudly from arewa, arewa. My motherland. If you're proud to be a booty from Northern Arewa, let me see your hands up. Oh, yeah. Proud to be Almajiri in Northern Arewa.